about, and we're happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Don't even worry about it. What we looking like, people?
Yeah, she said we good.
What we looking like?
She said we good.
All right.
So we're gonna do this again.
Nah, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. When you do stuff live, you just start rolling with the punches. You feel me? Roll with the punches. But anyway, Ralph, what you got? Huh?
Y'all know I'm here. Took us a while to get this show done. Let's get into it.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all coming in here.
Yeah, appreciate our guests.
Thank you.
We talked about this show a couple of times, trying to get it together because I think it's very important and something that you don't see every day when you're talking about podcasts and things of that nature. And we like to talk about real issues that's going on. And we got two brothers here that are gay, and we wanted to have the
And very proud.
That's a lie.
And very proud.
I ain't gay. That's a lie.
And so we wanted.
told you that?
We just we wanted to have the conversations that a lot of people just don't like to have or are scared to have.
Yes.
So I guess I'll start off with one thing that I think just in the community as a straight black man, I think there is this whole stigma just within, or as far as black men in general, that feel like they have to be standoffish, or the old saying is, what you don't know about, you're scared of.
Right.
Have there been instances in your lives where you were cool with somebody, but once they found out that you had a different lifestyle, that they would stop talking to you?
Yeah, my whole college friend group. When they found out I was gay, only one of them was my homie, but other than that, yeah, none of them folk me after that.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them, the whole friend group. So,
Same here, but not college friend group, but family members. And I think it was just because it was something that they weren't used to, or something they weren't exposed to, which is fine. But I always believed, and I stay true to this, the fact of if you're only, don't judge me based off what I do in the bedroom. Right. Judge me based off the content of my character.
Right.
So if I'm a trifling person and somebody who don't show up for you and someone who is doing some BS to you, okay, you have all right to not deal with me, but don't judge me based because I have a different sexual orientation. Right. That's the hurtful part.
Yep. The same person that you met me before.
Yeah.
Right. I can understand that.
Let's talk about being gay in the community.
The black community or the gay community?
And they are two different things.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this first then. How do you identify? Do you identify as a black homosexual man or a homosexual black man?
A black gay man. So
I identify as a black gay male.
Because I was black before anything.
Right. Okay. So with that being said, like, the world is, and this is my opinion, y'all run the world in so many different ways. Do you feel like it's pretty much weaponized now?
I do feel as though the ideology of homosexuality is weaponized because I hate to say this, but in our culture we have something that's called gay for pay.
That's crazy.
And gay for pay is people who are willing to do things with the same sex as long as they're being compensated, and that also goes into a hobosexual.
Yeah, and the clout too.
And thank you. And that's someone who will do whatever they need to do for housing with someone who is of the same sex, just so you have somewhere to stay. And quintessentially, you don't realize that you're hurting that person because that's not even really what you own. You just really own, you need somewhere to stay for the moment till you get on your feet.
Right.
But this person is thinking that you're really into them, or you really want them, or you're really on their course and pace. And that's the only downside I feel like about our culture and homosexuality is the games. And I don't know what it is to be a heterosexual male, but I'm pretty sure there's games that played on that side. But with the homosexuality, it's people will really, really, really play on the
benefits. Or
the benefits.
Take advantage.
Take advantage, especially if you have somebody who have a good job, have somewhere to stay. They're stable.
So let me ask you, do you think that's based off of them not being gay, or is it based off of them just trying to?
In my opinion, that's unfortunately us as men. That's just how we are. And if you're a man dating man, you're gonna have to deal with how men are.
Based off opportunity.
So we all
Based
know
off
how
opportunity,
we are.
Okay.
So
Good point.
hey.
Okay.
It's a lot of men that would run circles around a female.
Just
so it just be the same thing. So.
Just so they can have somewhere to stay every night and have a place to lay their head.
Right.
And they may be in a situation where they're paying the bills or paying the rent or whatever like that, but just that manipulative control, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
And but yeah, that does happen. It's funny because I've been in situations where I was in Miami baking like a raisin in the sun.
Oh.
Mad because somebody I was dealing with finally had the balls to tell me this is not what they want. And I was mad.
Was that you, or was it I don't want to come off as being gay, or I don't want the world to know that I'm gay?
No.
So was
they were gay.
They just wasted his time.
They just wasted my time.
Okay, so that's just like a regular relationship. That's no different.
It was relations, not a relationship.
Oh, relations. Okay.
You know, and I thought it would turn into a relationship, but it didn't. But at the same time, it was still cool because, again, I still at that moment got the closure that I needed. And you know how, like, I hate to say this, is sometimes when we stop dealing with things that you feel like you're holding on to, you block your blessing. And as soon as I was able to cut that off, I was able to purchase a home and do and build.
Okay.
You know, so yeah.
But I do want to go back to what you were saying about the weaponized.
Yeah.
So elaborate a little bit. Like when you say weaponized, you mean like
The threat. Okay, growing up, you know, you if you didn't know nobody gay in your family, you really didn't know nobody that was gay.
right?
You know what I'm saying? And as time went on, it's changed where, in certain, especially in the workforces,
Okay.
being gay can climb you to the top faster than just being a hard worker.
Right.
That
You
is
know what I'm saying? We've seen instances where a incident can break out and you call a dude the F word, and you can lose your whole life.
What's
But what
the
would be the
F word?
difference?
But what I'm saying is, but you could call him a nigga, and you can be all right.
But what's the F word?
But this is
I'm not on this show. I can't.
yeah.
That's
But
that's
but
something
this
different.
but
That
this
ain't
is,
because
this
I don't
is the
want to say it
difference.
because I can't.
The difference is because being you know the N word.
Right.
We have our own community, but because being gay, you have a community that does also involves us and other people as well.
Correct.
So if it just fell on just being black men and being gay, I'm sure it would be the same thing if you were to say the N word. I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
So that goes to what you were saying. You consider yourself a black male,
Right.
and then gay.
right. Yeah, so
But you don't. So you don't think that there's power in the fact that you're a homosexual.
that's only because we have other people involved
There's
that are not black.
there's
You know what I'm
major
saying?
power into. I hate to say this. It is. I honestly feel like it's a major power into being affiliated with the LGBT community.
Absolutely.
Because I know for a fact. I've been in situations where, I felt like I was discriminated against. Things that you and I've talked about,
Right.
personally,
Right.
And I brought that up, and I could have got a major payout
Right. Absolutely.
because of that.
Absolutely.
If I wanted
If
to,
you would have pushed it. Yeah.
if I would have pushed it,
Absolutely.
it would have. So I know that is something that's major, and it's just like I want to compare it to when white women cry. When
That's
white
right.
women cry,
The world's supposed to stop.
exactly, Dre. Everybody is, what's going on?
Right.
How can we fix that?
Right.
She's hurt. What do we need to do? And I feel like at the same privilege
Right.
that they use,
Right.
we have as well.
Okay.
Because it can be used in certain situations
To get you further.
to get us further. But also what we do for a living is people that are in position that are further than where I am.
That's
And they may subject to where you at because
right. I
you
get
know
what you
you
said.
get what I'm saying?
I get what you said.
Because we still have that, I feel like in our community, that crab in a barrel mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you doing better than I'm doing. And quintessentially, I could be actually an asset to you and someone who can help you get further, me get further, and we're both advancing as a culture as a whole. But yeah, definitely.
I got a quick question from the room. Julius asked,
Why you ain't here? You have a lot to say, but never mind.
Oh, wow.
We'll do that another time.
Get him.
Julius,
Get him.
Julius said,
Get him.
Wow.
Julius said, what's more offensive, to be called the F word or the N word?
Oh, honestly, sadly, neither one of them bother me.
Can I take this?
Neither one of them bother
Can
me.
I take this? Who asked this?
Julius.
Julius.
My retort to that would be comfortable with you first. So if anyone's calling you anything outside of your first and last name, you're okay with that because you have that comfortability.
Yeah, neither one of them bother me, honestly.
You like that, don't you, Ralph?
I call
Okay,
people of other races.
Right.
So yeah, that doesn't really.
That's
bother
a
me.
general. No. The reason why is because, and my big brother over here told me, Jarius, we're working today.
He's saying working.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, we're not doing
It's
that.
We're not doing
been
it.
People don't want to live in their truth.
You remember?
That's okay.
You
That's
remember we
Yeah,
were
that's,
in the
that's
mall?
hold on.
That's,
We go,
hold on,
yeah, slow down.
hold
slow
on,
down,
Jazz,
slow
because
down,
that's
slow down.
another
That's
topic.
yeah, we
wanna
gonna get
go
into
We're
that.
gonna get into
Okay.
all
You
that.
remember when
Slow
we was
down.
in the mall and we seen the dude and he was like, y'all, and we was like,
Exactly.
He yelled it out to us in the mall.
Exactly.
We was like,
Right.
and we laughed.
So
People thought they was doing something.
and what I mean by when I say that the F word, you don't have to be saying it to each other. What I'm saying is I can say it to Sean,
Yeah.
and you would think I said it to a group full of homosexuals.
But that's just certain
it has
people.
that. No, that's in this world.
right.
Like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
In this world, that word holds more weight than nigga.
They do.
It does.
But that's what goes back to what I was saying about because it's the community is bigger. You have those people that he was just talking about, that person, that woman that might cry, that woman might be a part of that community.
You think the
So
word?
you think I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nah, because you say you think that community is bigger. So
When I
we
say the
talk
community, because it covers
Black and white.
black, white,
Like,
Asian.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's much bigger.
Okay.
So you have those people that have that ability to do like he said, can be crying and then they leap to different bounds.
Right.
Okay.
We just black. That's that's what we have.
Okay.
That's a small percentage of that.
Yeah,
culture.
exactly.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you're still a minority.
Yeah.
So you're minority times 2.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So that's why it extends, because you have those powers that have that other power that can push it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Had to calm you down, bro.
Yeah, he going out.
do that with you.
We been through
No,
that.
Yes, you
because you and I have conversations.
So let's
You and I've
since,
had conversations.
Okay.
since all right, since we was walking down that lane, I wanna read out. I do have a little piece of news. You know, I like to push my button every once in a while. Push my button. But it goes right into you kind of segue into it. Like last week, there was a veteran in New York that came out as gay in his obituary. He had a partner for 24 years. His partner passed in 94. And they asked him, prior to him, I guess the people around him that were really close to him, he left behind in the obituary on other literature that he didn't come out because he didn't want to be ostracized by his family, his friends, and his coworkers. Like I said, they didn't have his name and his age, but they showed a picture of him when he was in office. When he was in uniform in the service, he was in the service. To me, he looked like he was about 40 or 50 at that point. So he probably lived a very long life. To me, when I think about that, for somebody to live that long and to separate themselves from the people they care about based off of their sexuality is crazy, but also I have to understand the dynamics of it. And so what you were saying, based off of what you were saying, is how do you feel about men or women in that case that hide their truthness until this guy waited until he did it into his obituary? How do you
How you
all
feel about
those
closet
guys?
gays?
But-
Closet gays. We're gonna use.
I'm not first. I'm not first with it.
Yeah, you were doing too much with that
What
one.
I'm
I'm going to say.
How y'all feel about closet
What I'm
gays?
what I'm about to
You
say
want me to
is
go or
that
you gonna go?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, cool.
What I'm going to say is that if the world made those people feel more comfortable, they wouldn't be doing that. Only because when we out here, not we, but you know, when people out here, can I say fucking bitches or no?
I mean, you said it now.
Yeah. I mean, they heard it.
When people are out there doing what is supposed to be the norm,
Right.
it is celebrated. So because what is not the norm is not celebrated, these people they do it because they're scared. You know, it's not they ostracized. They feel like, you know, the world is just gonna shun them.
What do you think that more so the people that are closest to them? Because, you know, some people have thick skin to where they don't care about people that they don't know how they feel about them. But people that are closest to them, like family and friends, that would cause them to revert.
Are you aware of how religion works?
Yeah,
And you know how powerful it is?
yeah.
All right, that's I mean, that's really a good portion of you know.
Okay.
It's a thing that's not supposed to happen. It's just like if somebody said their son was a murderer, and they're not gonna sit there and flaunt that. So you know,
I just feel like everybody has their own come to Jesus moment. If you know what I'm saying? Where you're understanding what you like and things like that. And this is for you.
it's saying if you need it.
If you need it.
I don't drink Aquafina water.
Oh, okay.
I drink alkaline water.
Oh, okay. We don't have
Yeah.
alkaline water.
Yeah, so
We're gonna sit right here.
I wouldn't-
Shout out to Aquafina.
Screw Aquafina. They ain't paying us.
no.
Go ahead.
I drink alkaline, and I honestly feel like, and you thought that was cute because you must have told him to get that and everything like that.
I ain't said nothing, bro.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting there listening to you.
And I had a. Okay.
We have conversations. Yeah.
We have conversations, but no, I feel like everybody has their own come to Jesus moment when it's time for them to accept what they like. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I've dealt with guys in the past.
Tell them about the situation. Can you talk about that?
Dum dum dum.
You know what I'm talking
Dun, 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 dun.
about? Well, don't talk about it then. I mean, that was interesting shit though.
Oh, I like that.
I will.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I will.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Because I
Is we gonna get it or what?
Yes, I want to know.
I did.
My
Gotta
bad.
give him some tea. I had a situation where there was someone who wanted to talk to me. And they do what we do for a living. And I wasn't interested. I seen them out with a female, and in so many words, they act like they didn't know me.
Didn't speak nothing.
I walked up to speak to them, and they were very reclusive as far as that they didn't know me. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
And it threw me off because I was like, you're the same person who just tried to
I'll let you.
get in my pants. But I respect the fact if that's what you need or whatever. But I was upset at that because I felt like if I see someone out that I know and I'm speaking to you, just take it as that I'm speaking to you. Hey, how you doing? That's what it is. Whatever. But I honestly felt like he made it more awkward than what it was with the denial of me just checking on you and things like that, because I was just like.
So does that fall in what Ralph just said? He summed it up very well with a closet guy.
Yeah, like
He's definitely closeted.
Okay.
He's definitely someone who enjoys dealing with people who look like me and shape like me in his
Okay, so we don't need
time.
all of that. We don't need all of that. Okay.
I was gonna say shape like you, like how?
yeah, I ain't know what
we
you're
don't
talking
need all
about,
of
but
it.
Like a Coke bottle.
Yeah,
Here we go. We're gonna get
because
handled.
that goes back to, because we're not gonna have this conversation with not being real.
right. And that's a question I have. Like,
A lot of these guys out here have ideologies and also thoughts of what they want and, shape appeal when it comes to the same sex, if that's what they're into.
Because especially if it's similar to a woman.
Especially if it's similar to a woman. A lot of guys do that. I've dealt with guys who, in the past, and I keep saying in the past because I'm in a relationship,
right.
who
Kwame, yes.
may have said, Kwame, who I'm thinking about Kwame?
Yes. He asked a question. I just
What
answered.
was the question?
But you want to also know,
I want to know the question. Hold on.
Oh shit.
What's the question? I want to know. Wait. Hold that, friend.
You go
What's
first.
the question?
You go first, Dre.
What's the question? We want to know the question. Where Kwame at?
Yo, I don't think this who you think it is. I don't
Is
think
that
this
boy
who,
drunk? Yes.
yeah,
We went to brunch earlier.
yeah. I don't think this who you think.
We've
It is.
been enjoying
Yeah,
our
isn't that
Sunday
crazy?
fun day.
Isn't that crazy? Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
Honestly, I'm not.
Okay.
The thing about it is, people always want to assume someone's under the influence of something else when the truth is being talked about.
Yes.
I'm under the influence of truth.
Yes. True.
I like that.
Yes.
I like
yes,
that.
yes.
Because
I'll use
I'm
that.
pretty sure, and I won't ever disrespect Kwame, but I'm pretty sure there's someone in his circle who fuck around that won't say that they fuck around.
He was just he wasn't taking a shot.
Now, he was
No,
just
no,
inquiring.
He was just-
I'm not taking a shot either. I'm just being
Right,
honest.
that's not.
I'm not taking a shot either. I'm being honest.
Well, I just told you.
I'm not taking a shot. I'm being honest.
We get it.
Because you and I
Right. And that's what
have
it is.
had conversations
Right.
about people that were supposed to be here, and they could not be here
It's Kwame one
because
of them
they
people.
was a scared. No.
No.
Like
Because
Kwame
they were
sexual?
scared. They was afraid of living in their truth.
Jay.
Yeah.
That's
Jay.
what it is.
Wake it up.
Live in your truth.
Wake it up.
Live in your truth.
Yes.
Live in
You ready
your
for next?
truth.
Okay, move
Yeah,
on.
we gonna move on.
We gonna
Live
move on.
in
We gonna
your
move on.
truth.
We gonna move on.
We gonna
Okay?
move on.
Stop telling your baby mama.
Jazz, you gonna
Telling
make me
your
have to.
girlfriend.
You need me to cut your mic?
Stop telling your wife.
I'm about to cut his mic.
Oh, this is this and this is that, and you're not interested because this is that. Tell her what the truth is because you're really interested into a boy. Go ahead.
We
OG.
was gonna go there,
Yeah,
just not that way.
Yeah, moving on. Moving on.
This dude just
Yes.
took the steering wheel. Moving on. What you got?
Cause they don't Nick. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing about the
I gotta go to the next
heterosexual
question.
male. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm an open book. I've dealt with the DL guys. I've dealt with the bisexual guys. I've dealt with the guys who said, no, I'm not gay, but I
don't
only
do
like
that.
this, that, and third from somebody, and I got a wife at home, and I only like this, that, and the third. Let me explain something. Any straight man who 100% straight, baby, they ain't gonna want nothing from no other man.
100 what?
For scrunch.
Straight.
Scrunch, great. Yeah.
You know, I'm from
Any
the South.
100% straight
Okay.
with the C.
Yes.
Any 100% straight man ain't gonna want nothing to do with me. Baby, any 100% straight man is not going to want anything that I can give to him
Yes.
because I am a man. Baby, they gonna want to feel that cat.
All day. Every day.
I got that cat, but my cat start with a B.
Nah.
Hey, you know,
moving
Man,
on.
we gonna move on.
Yo, you
On that, we moving on.
right.
Cause
They gonna want that Bucci cat.
all
Hey,
right.
Not that regular cat, that
Hey,
Bucci.
now, hold on.
This show about to be cut quick. Hold on. Man.
Cause y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Let me.
I'm telling the truth, Nick. Am I lying?
Oh, can I get a refill? Can I get a refill?
Am I lying, baby? Exactly, baby.
Oh, yes, thank you.
It's
Sir.
some more wine. Baby, let me tell you, any real man, because you gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're nice. You're sweet. I love your smile.
And then you even got her blessings.
Thank you, honey.
That's
Thank you,
real.
honey.
Any real man, because I know Dre, that's a real man. He gonna want something that you can offer that dudes like us cannot give. And that's just being 100. And I'm not trying to ever, and I would never ever disrespect you or him. But guys who want somebody like Nick and I, oh no, stop playing with me.
I got a man too, so they don't want me.
Stop playing with me.
Jazz, can we move on
Can
to
we
the next?
move on,
Let's
dog?
move on to
Because
the
we
next
got
question,
our own.
please. Can
We got our own man.
Can we move on, though?
Can we
Don't
move on?
get mad at me, get mad at your man.
mind, yes.
Get mad at your man.
Take this and be.
Can we move on?
I'm pretty ready.
You got
Yeah,
it.
we
You got
got
it all out.
We
I
ready.
did.
Okay, let's
ready.
move on.
We ready.
Because you know that's the truth, Ralph. Am I lying?
Yeah, man, you got a lot of points. You got a lot of points. We see a lot of things. We
Right, I'm
see a
just-
lot of
right,
things. We see a lot of
But
things.
we gotta continue with the
Yeah, we got to
segment.
move on.
But
dog.
Ralph Hall, I would
We gotta
never,
move up.
Ralph,
What?
I'm just saying.
I mean,
You said it.
Yeah,
You said it.
You just said it. Done.
You said it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Dre.
You got it, bruh.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
got it.
you straight up. Can we get back to the show?
Ralph, go ahead.
Thank you.
Because I hate when I start talking the truth. See, you even got a thought.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
If you want
The
to.
disconnect in our community between straight men and gay men is very high.
Agreed.
Where could a conversation start to bridge that for the community? versus it's not about like this show is not about
Right.
you being gay, us being straight, how you get. We don't care. That's we passed that because the
Right.
community need us as black men first.
True.
So where does that conversation start, and does it have to come from a straight man first?
I was
No.
gonna say, can I ask you the question? Because
Yeah.
technically, we're not the problem. It's more so, we're not the aggressors in
Okay,
those
friend.
situations. So
I like that.
So it really should come from y'all.
You're not the problem. You're not the problem.
Yeah, we not the problem. We
In that, and I'm gonna jump in real quick before
Okay.
I let them respond. In putting this show together, I have a few friends that are gay brothers, real cool cats, and I would ask them, if they wanted to sit in and this and that, and they were apprehensive for certain reasons, and it's not for me to delve into that. But I would also ask them and tell them what the show is about. And the first thing, one of my friends told me that he is in a fraternity, and he once got and he's a little older than us. So he told me that once guys kind of thought or figured out that he was gay, they literally just stopped talking to him, like for no reason whatsoever. And that was my whole point of trying to have these conversations to see why that is. And in so many situations, I've heard that it's usually the straight guy that's usually like, nah, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. My thought process behind that is because I believe society puts a certain stigma to the LGBTQ community. And also, like I said early on, what you don't know about you're afraid of. Now, I also had a conversation with Julius, you just mentioned something about that, having a gay woman here on this panel. I have gay women, more so studs than femmes. And I asked one, I said, why do you think black men are kind of standoffish from gay black men? And she said, this is her words, this isn't me, but I can understand it. She said, most straight black men don't want to be around the extra. And she said a lot of the younger gay guys are so extra and over the top.
Very flamboyant.
Exactly. They don't want to be around that. So they say they just kind of push all of it off to the side, just like, I won't
Agreed.
deal with gay people. So that was just it. But
How do y'all feel about it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that before too, and I can't get mad at that because the culture I'm 35.
Right.
So me being 35, I'm not doing the same thing as somebody who's 18, 19, and I'm not doing the same thing y'all do. So you may be a little bit more exuberant and more out there and just, versus me, I'm not doing that. So I can understand how we get that stigma, but the thing that is, and I won't even use the word hurtful, the thing that's more crazy is everybody is so quick to just put that group of people, that lifestyle in a box, just so quick. And they're going based off of one experience, maybe a second or third experience they had with someone who may not have been in their age range or in their family, or you may have seen them twerking at the red light or whatever, so you assume that everybody who is in that lifestyle is the same way, and that's not fair because there are people who are members of the LGBT community who are not only millionaires, who have their stuff together, who are movers and shakers in the community, whether it's Atlanta or other states, who are trying to promote and build other people up, and who are proud to be who they are, and respect the fact that there are the younger crowds who are going to do that because, again, you can't control. We were all young. Let's not be honest, and act like we all weren't young at some point, and we all were young and out there and doing crazy stuff. But as the Bible say, when we was a child, we played as a child, but when we got older, we started to do things as a man.
Yeah, right.
But you still have that crowd out there who will still do the crazy stuff, and it puts a bad name on the OGs like Nick and I, who are older. We're about to hit our 40s soon, but we run businesses, we own properties, we have other things going on, and we're not the person that are going out there doing things and filming things so everybody can see on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. No.
Right.
What we want you to see is the fact that we're building companies so we can have residual income to take care of our families.
But you building a company just as a man. Like if I can only see,
just a person.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I look at y'all, I see men.
Right.
Yeah, right.
What you do past that, it don't concern me, so it don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
But and I think that's where the problem comes in, is because y'all looked at as gay first.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I asked, like, what is the conversation that need to be had? Because our community needs us as men, black men, as strong black men, regardless of your sexuality. You know what I'm saying? What has to happen for that?
Well, the conversation that needs to be had is that the what needs to be thrown away is just because someone likes a man don't mean they like you.
That's the big thing.
That's the first thing.
There
you go.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
One thing my homeboy say all the time. It's so funny what he said too. When he said it real loud, he be like, "Don't get it flacked up because I got these hands." You know what I'm saying?
And I like men, but I do not like men that do not. I do not like men that do not identify as gay. If you don't call yourself gay, I don't like you. I don't get into that.
Right.
Okay.
So with that being said, that would literally eliminate the whole straight community for me. Okay. So with that being said, you gonna assume that I like you, but you don't even know. I don't even like Nick. Like people,
well, okay,
like
I got
dudes
you.
that be like, oh, okay, well, I'm confused. I don't get into that.
Right.
So now because y'all have this, well, not y'all, but
I know you're
people
talking
have
in general.
this expectation of, okay, because you like the same thing, you're gonna be looking at me. That's the first thing that needs to die. So once that dies, I think that
it could work out.
Yeah.
And people can humble themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, if it's so good, it's so important that you said that if heterosexual guys can understand the fact that every gay guy out there does not sexualize you or want to be with you or look at you in a different way, that's the first start. Also, I feel like the second part of the conversation is, and I hate to say it like this, is look at me for the content of my character and who I am.
Right.
Not what I do in the bedroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men would use that ideology, oh, well, because you deal with men, you may be weaker because I deal with women. No, it doesn't matter about that.
Right.
Like, if I'm able to come to you and meet you 50-50 the same way you're able to meet me 50-50, it doesn't matter, like you were saying, what I do in the bedroom. And that's not your business.
Right.
Also, number 3, I feel like how we can have that conversation and move forward and everything is honesty.
Mm-hmm. On both sides.
On both sides.
On both sides. Yeah, on both sides. Because and the reason I gotta say that, and I hate to cut you off, is because
you're fine.
It's a lot of
Dishonesty.
it's a lot of dishonesty.
It is.
And that, I think, alone is what's cautious about straight men.
I agree.
When it comes to dealing with homosexuals, because it's a brother that he cool, he young, but his mouth slick. You know what I'm saying? Straight men ain't going for that. Like, there is no, oh, I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say he's wrong for feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? Because me and you, the hell was that?
I heard
his
that
phone. That was your phone, right?
Was that my phone?
I don't know. I thought that was your phone.
It sounded like something hit the ground.
Oh,
but anyway, it's a thing of I don't disrespect you. I never have. Me and you been cool from the first day we met. You know what I'm saying? And it's never been a case where I felt uncomfortable around you. But like I always told you, my oldest brother gay, so I've been dealing with gay since I was like 13. As far as when I was told that he was gay. You know what I'm saying? So you was just like, okay.
You like 50, right?
I'm damn near 50, yeah. But he's
not 50.
He's 50. My brother 57 now. I
You
think.
like 47.
I'm 46.
I figured. Yeah.
But it's a thing with me. Is like I'm gonna come to you and be cool,
You want
right?
a hug?
See what I'm saying? That's kind of shit I be talking about. But I know,
But because we're cool, because
yeah,
of the
because
relationship,
yeah.
it's not gonna bother
Right,
us. But somebody that's not
yeah,
comfortable
like
in that,
that's
They know,
crazy.
yeah.
You know
that's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
create that
Yeah,
atmosphere to where I
That
hate
narrative,
all gay men. You know what I'm
and,
saying?
and it's like if I come to you like, yo, what's going on, blah blah blah, and I give you no inkling that it's a chance, right?
Right.
What would make a gay man come outside his face to a straight man? Because it happens.
Because
And say
Atlanta
something
is
crazy.
Atlanta is full of Mario boxes.
So
would that be-
What is
Hold
that?
on,
Mario
back up, dog,
boxes.
yeah.
Do you
wait a
remember playing Super Mario
Oh,
Bros?
the-
And you
oh,
hit
the
the question
question mark.
and you don't know what's gonna pop
And-
out. So that's why
Yeah.
that's why they tried.
And I've been in situations where people have said one thing, and then when you talk to them personally, whether it's text or face to face,
In
it's something
confidence.
completely different. I've been in situations where, and I hate to say, and what Nick has said earlier about as far as him,
Talking to Mike.
what Nick has said to him earlier as far as Nick has never been that type of person to deal with a motherfucker who maybe DL or bisexual.
Right.
That's not his thing.
Right.
That was more my thing.
Right.
That's
And-
a thing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And
It is a thing.
It is a thing.
Hell
it
yeah, that's
is.
a thing.
Yeah.
It is, Dre.
Yeah.
And I would tell Nick, "Oh, this person tried to talk to me, this and third. They trying to talk to me, but they also told me they got 3 kids at home and a baby mama.
I know what you're talking about.
What?
He came with the fireworks a day.
Hey,
Three kids.
I see why he
and
walk.
a baby mama.
Yo, I see why he walk around the way he do, man. It's a
Hey, thank you, Ralph.
The confidence, though. I love the confidence.
Thank you.
Because he gonna move how he move.
Yeah, but it's a
and
lot.
if you say something slick to him, he
But-
gonna throw up the deuces
Hey, you know how
and keep
you know
pushing.
you know how I always say.
All parties should have
Hey.
remained and remember what their role
Hey, you
was.
know how I always said, don't make me mad. I can hurt some feelings.
Oh,
Like this guy here, man, can really
you don't get it.
He
You
can-
don't get it.
he can change some things.
You don't
I know.
Yo.
Trust me, I know.
You really don't get
It
it.
is-
You don't get it. You don't get it.
No, they don't know that you are very like Candy say. What Obama? I don't go. You go low. I'm gonna go lower. Or
To hell. I'm going to hell.
Yeah, that's.
I'm going to
So-
hell.
So,
You know, I just it's interesting to me that, and I'm still stuck with the point what you said that you feel that way, that we're the problem.
no. Let me
no.
correct it. I
Yeah.
did not say you were the problem. You asked was what would help, but that was started. If people just don't assume that hey, just because you like this, that means you're interested in me, because you're already standoffish because you're on the assumption that I'm gonna be on the chopping block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be that fillet that's gonna get eaten today.
Okay.
Not knowing that the fillet is rotten and I'll pass on it.
Okay.
But I'm sure you guys have been in contact with y'all some of y'all friends that feel the same way just about heterosexual men. Like,
Agreed.
You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? Like, I don't want to deal with them, blah, 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 for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've dealt with friends who told me straight up with guys here in Atlanta because of the stigma in Atlanta.
Cello talking about some me. Cello.
The stigma, they don't want to be 100% like my little sister Jaleesa.
Yeah.
I would never forget, we were on the highway. We were I was actually coming back from the dentist,
Right.
getting my teeth cleaned. And dude in a BMW, I would never forget, it was a 750. And stopped, and they was talking, and he told her straight up, he said, I stopped not for you, I'm trying to get to his attention. And she was like, damn, bitch. She really felt some type of way. And to me, I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, oh goddamn, because I already knew what it was. But that's something that a lot of people in women have to deal with in Atlanta. You have to deal with the fact of, and that's why I had said honesty, being honest.
Yeah.
Because the city we live in, and I'm not going to say everybody in the city, because I know everybody in the city is not like that.
Right.
But there's a big majority of people that's like that in the city, and that's not going to be honest with who they're dealing with because they want to still do what they want to do.
And this city consists of over 100,000 people. Just keeping that in mind.
Exactly. They still want to have their cake and eat it. They want to have their cake and eat it. And I mean, you have to still just be respectful for whoever you're dealing with and just let them know and give them that option, because once you lie, you know, you take away somebody's choice to choose.
Absolutely.
Once you lie.
Absolutely.
And it's like you lying and not telling me, you still lying without omission.
Right.
That's you
got
still
you.
lie, but it's
absolutely.
omission and stuff like that. So I feel like that's another thing. That's why when you was like, what can we do to be
Right.
better? Honesty.
And this,
Just being honest, and give someone the option to be like, okay, well, I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with that. No, I don't want to rock with that. I do want to rock with this, and then you can move a little bit forward.
and then also keep this in mind too. So I throw parties in Atlanta. I throw parties for the gays.
Right.
So imagine a gay going to a straight party. They're liable to get hit.
Yep.
Opposed to you guys coming to one of our parties.
That is true.
So
What you mean get hit?
punched?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
They-
didn't know where you was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, what you talking about,
Yeah,
bro?
no,
Yeah, I
no,
think
because
they-
you know,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of guys like to twerk, they like to do X, Y, and Z, and they want to be themselves, and they find themselves in an environment.
How many of you guys out here like to twerk? Don't lie.
Remember that boy who had on the all white and they kept throwing beers and everything like that at him at the chit chat?
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
He was just living his life.
So you create a safe place.
I mean, it's for the gays out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, it
Yeah.
ain't always safe.
Oh, well, I mean, that's,
Okay.
Just talking.
I want to read something, and let me tell you something. My reading is not that great, but I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Okay,
you can't read out loud.
I'm gonna read it out. I can't read out loud real well.
Do I need to see it?
I'm just gonna read it out.
So what you trying to say? You have problems reading?
I'll say, if you're curious about a straight man's sexuality, you have to let him come to you.
Oh, that mean that who wrote that?
I'm not finished. As a gay man,
Okay.
it's never good to approach them.
So he let him come to him. That's really how I am, because I don't. That's why I do not.
Hold on, read that one more time.
He is.
I'll say, if you're curious about a straight man's sexuality, you have to let him come to you. As a gay man, it's never good to approach them.
I would say I agree with that, because I've been in situations where people that I would assume, because they are a male, I would assume, okay, well, they may be straight or whatever like that, or they look hood, they straight or whatever that. I've been in situations where they came to me and wanted to deal with me and stuff like that, and having kids and having maybe a situation at home, whether it's a wife or a girlfriend or whatever like that. I've been in those situations. I've always told my best friend, like, I've never, and I will say this to this day, and I'm honest about this, I have never, ever got hit on by a person who was 100% gay. The people that hit on me are DL or bisexual.
Why do you think that is?
Because he shaped like a Coke bottle. He look like somebody auntie.
Do you think if you lived in, he said an auntie, I just called her.
Facts.
Do you think if you lived in another city that was less popular, because Atlanta is popular for,
It would be
for
worse.
pride?
No, it
It
would be
more
worse.
It'd be
men
worse.
that don't identify as gay. That
It'll
is
be
doing
worse.
the same damn thing.
It'll be worse.
Luckily, this is like a little the black gay mecca. Basically, is what
Every
they call
time I go back to where my mom is from in Mansboro, North Carolina, and Nick, every time I'll be like, "You want to come back to the country with me?" And I'll be asking you, "Come back to the country with me," and stuff
it. And you
like
tell
that.
me about the dudes that be trying to holler at you,
Exactly.
shaking my head.
And the dude that
I'm gonna move on, Ralph. I'm not finna let you do this.
What you say?
I
What you say?
I
What?
threw a Stockton assist, but
What is it?
well, it's done. It's already done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep moving on.
Pour him some. 'Cause he drinking mine. Yeah.
How do you all, because it is Happy Pride Month?
Yes, happy Pride Month,
Pride
of course.
Month. How do you all celebrate Pride Month?
Well, ATL Splash every June. So, if y'all didn't make it there, you missed it.
We had a pool party.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my annual pool party. Atlanta Pride is in September and October.
How would one that is not gay support gay pride?
I mean, that would just be like how these stores do. They're not really gay, but they just put fake paraphernalia that like they care. So I mean, you can do that.
Is that
I mean,
okay,
I wouldn't,
though?
I wouldn't know. So I mean,
Or you could just do the best thing.
The microphone is going.
give us some money.
Now wait a minute.
Or what you can do is just like you could send donations.
Yeah, give us some money if you want to support.
If that's not something that you want to do, or you feel like, okay, hey, I don't want to be in that environment, it's gonna be a lot. Cause I'm honest, straight men, our pool parties, it would be twerking. You would see things that you may not want to see. So for me, it would be donation
To certain corporations that
because I can't really think of any other way. You know what I'm saying?
It's donation or
I mean, you can say you support, but I mean, I don't. Hey,
right.
yeah.
As a straight game.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving on because I see what he's doing.
Ralph, what you trying to figure out?
I see he got it figured out. What he's doing is he's downplaying what he really wants to say. I'm gonna move on.
Say it.
Don't downplay anything.
I'm reading the comments.
Don't downplay.
Well, read the comments. What the comments say?
Let me
Let us
like
read the
you
comments.
you just said something that's I want to ask you a question on.
Okay.
You said the fake support. Like, how do y'all deal with that? Because like, what's the little young man name?
Do you vote for the president? Have you?
Oh, me? Yeah.
Do you watch the news and you see what we deal with on either side? You just you have to just roll with the punches, right?
Well, it's the same as a black man.
But what I'm saying is, like, you got big corporations that really use y'all.
True.
They use you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, I don't know how it is to be a homosexual, but as a black man, I speak out against things like that.
Right.
So when I go in places like Walmart and they got Black History Month, then they support every holiday that's coming, and they support y'all as well.
Right.
But they put in a little section.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and then it goes away. You never hear nothing about it again until it comes around the calendar again.
Yep.
When y'all go through things like that, you said just roll to the punches, but at some point it's got to be a voice to stand on, right?
Yeah, those are those other people. They handle that. We let them do that.
Do you think that helps push y'all's getting y'all word out? Like,
No.
I think because
I don't think so.
and I'll say one of the pushbacks I had about
the equivalent to
LGBT.
affirmative action to me. And that's me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's equivalent to that.
I feel
Okay.
like it's more of you have to sometimes let yourself be heard.
But and I hate to interrupt you, but I'll ask you this: like somebody that's like the first gay wrestler per se.
Okay.
We got
Why
one?
is it? No, it hadn't happened yet. But they usually come up with
No,
these
we have
these
it
first.
is a gay wrestler.
I'm sure it
I
is.
think it is.
But
Okay.
they come out with the first gay. Like, why is it important for it to be said that I am the first gay astronaut?
I
You feel me?
like
Like Kay Tronada, the producer. I'm a big Kay Tronada fan, but when he won his Emmys, they made a big deal. This is the first openly gay, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why was that necessary?
he's been openly gay.
Not before he was into music before he came out. I think it came.
I always
he
known
came
him to
out.
be gay.
He came out
I always
while
known him to be gay.
in between he was doing music.
With that situation, and you're not gonna like my answer.
I'm listening.
He's been openly gay.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
He just put it out that he was openly gay because of the status that it came with it. To be honest, I'm trying to think. What was that movie?
No, not Dusty Rose, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Dusty Rose, really? What's
Kwame
Dusty
on
Rose
something else.
Yeah, he
No,
wildin',
he
man.
don't.
Dusty Rose is gay?
No.
Kwame on something.
We're not talking about the.
But Dusty Rhodes, that wasn't his initial name. You know, Dusty Rhodes had about 5
He
different
did.
aliases.
He definitely did.
When he was wrestling. He was Gold Dust.
No, we talking about the father.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
son.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
That's the son.
you old school for real. Yes,
not
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
son.
That's
That's
the-
Gold Dust is Dusty Rhodes' son. I
That's
forgot
the
all
son.
about that.
Father.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep, that's exactly.
Not the son.
But you
You
know,
a
We're talking
wrestling
about
fan.
I know
that.
what you
We're
talking
talking
about.
about
You are
that
a wrestling
American.
fan that you know
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah, we talking
I
about the
forgot
father.
all about. Yes, that's his
okay,
son.
but hold on. They could go ahead and say that was gay.
The father?
Gold Dust was the Gold Dust was
No, just-
very,
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
And we talking, that was what,
So
early
that-
90s?
Yes.
So that goes into what he was
Yeah.
what he was talking about with the commercialism
Yes.
of just trying to get a touch of, because y'all get so many allowances just because you're gay, and how y'all feel about that. You know,
I don't think
It's-
we've never gotten an allowance.
No, it's literally only because
Yeah.
it is not. If it was a community of us, we would have not had the same privileges.
do you think the gay community gets more
Yes,
advancement than black people?
because
Because of what you said
No,
earlier.
He
no,
said
no.
he addressed that though.
No,
He did.
and I'm
no.
telling you, yes, I'm telling you,
Because
it's
it's
because
a collective.
they have the community
The collective.
Right.
that that they have the community.
That are clear.
Blanco.
That are clear.
So it
Blanco.
encompasses everyone other than just us. If
I
it was just us, we would have we would be
It
dealing
would
with
be
the same thing.
struggle. Okay.
But I'm telling you,
I would say no, because I was in a situation where I thought my privilege,
Which one?
being black and homosexual,
Okay.
would have gotten me out of certain situations, and I told both of y'all that. You know, when I was
not my life
assaulted,
going up.
and no, it wasn't a situation.
Tell them to subscribe to Soundproof Hung Room.
Go ahead, I'm listening
Hit
to
the
you.
thumbs
dog.
up.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
tag you, but I can't remember what it was.
I'm listening to you.
So, but no, I've been in a situation where I feel like my privilege was not acknowledged. Even when I said it and called and made it known, don't get me wrong, I would never act like the LGBT community don't have a privilege. But that was a moment in time when I did not get a privilege or get to access the privilege from that community.
Right.
We do have a lot of privileges and stuff like that, because the first thing, and I hate to say this, was that after the fact,
Okay.
they wanted to beef up my privilege. And it was like, oh, well, you were this and you were that. And when you called your husband, oh, it was assumed this, it was assumed that, but that was your husband, but you can use that. Nah, bitch. It don't matter who the fuck I was married to.
Right.
Right.
Never would disrespect your show. But my thing about it, at the end of the time, I don't care if I was married to a fucking sunflower tree.
Right.
That's your business.
That's my business.
Right.
Thank you, Drayshawn. That's my business. So I feel like we're in a situation where our lifestyle is sometimes used as a benefit and also used as a curse as well. It goes, it's 50-50.
Right.
It's 50-50 because, and I'm gonna explain this. If the heterosexual person goes to work and complain, someone gay bothered me, whether that was the truth or the not, I'm still looked at as the bad person because I was the aggressor. Now, let's say for argument's sake, if the heterosexual person aggressed and came to me, I'm the homosexual person. you're the heterosexual person. What side you think they're gonna go with first?
The yours?
You think so, Dre?
Yes, I
Absolutely.
do.
And
In
no,
today's society,
it kind of
in
depends.
in today's
sometimes.
society, yes, they will take your side faster
Absolutely.
than they'll take ours.
And that brings me to my next question. My bad, Sean.
You good?
Civil rights versus LGT. I don't want the initials. I don't know them. I don't.
A lot of letters, the alphabet
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Just
Color
say
guard.
alphabet
Do
people.
you
I call them
do,
color
do
guard.
y'all even feel that agenda has pretty much overtaken civil rights for black people?
No.
I do, and it's only because again, we have.
A plethora.
Yes, that's really all it is.
Right.
I'm telling you, if it was us just having a strange struggle,
Right.
it would be the same. Like that's really all it is. Like if you knew how different, like every city has a black pride and a pride, a full pride.
That is true.
Right.
I was going to ask you that.
So
That
with
is
that
true.
being said,
Right.
it's these sponsorships for yours.
Right.
These sponsorships include everyone. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that's just kind of how it is. It still stems from what we have to deal with in the beginning.
But I disagree because I've been in situations what I do outside as what we do for our 9 to 5. I've secured clear.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, we got a microphone
Sponsorships.
right here that you're going to have to use at some point. We're going to have to use this microphone.
You want me to
So
hold
they
it for
didn't
you?
hear me?
I hear you. It's better now.
Yeah, I've been in situations where I've secured clear sponsorships, clear brand. Has nothing to do with my sexuality or anything like that. And I was a black male, and when they allowed us to get these sponsorship, they wasn't thinking about my sexuality or anything like that. You know, with the stuff like that that Tony have shown.
Right,
me.
but I think it's an overall thing that they asking. I'm just saying on a massive scale.
But at the same time, you still have to be specific because still brands that are secured were
Yeah.
white brands.
Right, that's true. That's true.
That had nothing to do with
Yeah.
sexuality.
Yeah.
It was a white brand, and they wanted to work with our company.
Yeah.
And we were able to get the product.
That's because it was based off of your business model.
It was.
Right. So if
And
you were
he-
to say, if we were to say that I knew you personally, say if I was a business owner and I knew you personally and I didn't agree with the LGBTQ community, despite the success of your company, some people will shun you just because of your sexuality.
Agreed.
Whereas
I've been in
that
situations,
and that's I think what Nick was speaking to.
yeah, I've been in situations where we have been shunned and where Lou and Tony secured the bag, but when they seen me come in the room, they shut the deal down. I've been in situations like that. I've been in situations where we have a loss and, well, since we're talking about it, we're being honest, Hennessy.
Oh,
Now, just forget that. I have to book artists, and
Right.
you know how many artists refuse us because it's a gay thing.
But
so you
but
work in promotions?
Yes.
Okay.
we actually booked NLE Chopper for Labor Day weekend.
Shout out to Antoine Golden. Yes.
Shout out to Antoine.
Yes.
We got NLE Chopper.
September 1st
Yep.
at the Old Cosmopolitan.
But I've been in situations where Hennessy, the brand Hennessy, once Tony and Lou walked in the room, it was a done deal. And when people seen me, the deal was canceled. Not because of what I had on. Not because I smiled and shook hands. It was because the Hennessy ambassador told me, we don't feel as though Hennessy would be a good for your community. And it was canceled.
For their community.
Their community.
Right.
And it was canceled. So I've been in a situation and I'm like, nigga, you stupid as fuck because guess what? My community, we love Hennessy.
Okay.
And y'all pretty much stand behind whatever it is that y'all enjoy.
Yep.
That's what I understand. That's one of the that's one of the things when we was talking about the discourse between black men, straight black men, and gay black men. It's funny how they will discriminate against you all based off of your sexuality, but in the same sense, when a white person discriminates against them, just because of their skin
They're okay
color,
with it.
It's like, oh, okay, we got to fight the power, we got to do this, boom, boom, but then they turn around and do the same thing to y'all,
Right.
and I have a problem with that. That's one of my problems, because I'm not gonna judge somebody based off of who they lay down with. That's just crazy to me.
I think you and I were having a conversation about that before, Dre. About what was it? Somebody, I forget, because we be talking and stuff like that. I forget.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, we be talking. But it's just like the same thing based off what you were saying. Like, okay, I remember dealing with people who weren't comfortable with themselves for this show.
Right. Okay.
Because of the affiliations that they have. They don't want to mess those affiliations up and everything like that. Respectful, get it. I understand. That's your affiliation. But at what point where's your personal affiliation? You know, if I'm so focused on this affiliation right here, never would disrespect your table. Right there, at what point, what affiliation I have to myself? What affiliation do I have to the community? What affiliation do I have to bettering the community and everything like that? And that was something when you and I had spoke of, that made me want to do the show even more, because I'm tired of the scary niggas.
Why he talking to somebody out there?
His brother requested him. He wanted to see him. What's going on, Mike?
I'm tired. Baby, y'all 40 and 50?
Another one.
Y'all 40 and 50.
It was the DJ Khaled for me. It was the DJ Khaled for me.
Walk out that closet. It's okay. You still got homeboys, homegirls, your kids still gonna be here. Trust me. No one's leaving you. The only person that's leaving you is the lies that you've been putting out.
I'm mad at that.
I got buttons, Nick. I got buttons.
Am I lying?
I ain't got it. You doing all talking, bro. I'm just here.
Ralph, what you got, man? We gonna start trying to wrap it up. We
Yeah,
gonna
we do
keep
gotta wrap
rolling,
it
but
up.
we
Yeah,
gotta
we do.
wrap it
We
up.
do.
Because I got one more question.
He got one
then
more question.
you got something, Ralph?
All I would say was the only thing that's
got-
leaving
hey,
you is the lies that's leaving your body.
Hey, you got it out today, man.
All the way out.
You got it out.
All the way. Ralph, you got something else?
I ain't got it.
Ralph, what you got?
I ain't got it.
I got one more question. Well, I got two questions.
Let's
This
go
was a
ahead.
quick. I'm gonna do a quick question, and then I'm gonna do a question y'all might be able to laugh.
Look,
First,
is our live watchers, they got questions for us over there?
they just kind of rolling with the flow now. They ain't asking
yes,
questions.
okay.
They rolling with the flow. So, what's the difference between queer and gay? That's just me being.
I don't understand. So I just queer, gay. I feel the same thing.
Okay, same thing.
Same thing.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
You had that as a question?
Yeah, that was one of my. Cause
Oh, okay.
I don't be knowing. Somebody.
I thought queer was just a white term.
Yeah, I thought it was
Okay.
about that too.
I don't want to make it about race,
But-
but
That was
I thought queer
All right.
is more white.
The other question was: is there a division or divide between gays and transsexuals? Caught one.
So
Caught one. Caught
What's
one.
funny was that I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I hope we don't talk about those. But
I'm
I
a,
guess we are.
see how you even you see how you
really
refer
like
to them.
that. He don't really like them.
Not those, but you know, it's. I mean, we are. They are technically all a part of the same community. To each his own. It's just. It's not something that I like. I don't want to. I don't want. And this is no offense. I probably should get off live right now because I don't want people to record me and sit here saying what I'm about to say.
So what you want to say about it?
But preference wise, I would not want to see cut off chest and a
Yes.
for JJ, and I would not want to see boobs and a pee-pee. That is just it's for me. I just will pass. That's me. Teach his own. But for me, I will pass.
Awkward for me to see titties and a dick too.
So is there a real divide within the community?
It's not a divide because they still in the community, but it's like they will probably try to involve themselves in certain situations that probably will be awkward. Like
my only divide is just the honesty is just tricking heterosexual males. And
no, they be not no more. They be knowing what's going on. They just be trying to act and say, "Oh, I was confused.
I agree.
I was confused. I didn't see that 10-inch penis in your head."
I still don't
said
like
10
that.
inches, y'all.
I still don't like that.
He said 10 inches. You
I
can't
still
miss
don't
that.
like that. I still don't like.
No, they be knowing. No. A lot of them girls tell them now because they don't want. They are very particular about their lives,
But
and they
I
tell them
still
people,
don't
and they know.
like that. The fact about the matter is, lying and taking away somebody else's.
They don't do that no more. I really don't. They do not do that.
But
no more.
you're not
I
a
agree with you on
TS.
that.
So
I
you
agree
don't
with you
know. You're not a TS.
I have talked to a lot of them to know that no, they let you know what's what.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I really do.
And then when they get caught, when dudes get caught, they go back to the DL stuff. Then when they get caught,
I think men know.
They
I
definitely
think a
know.
straight man know. I do.
And you think with the straight man knowing they're still going with it?
yes,
Because they
you gotta
figure
think
it's
about
not
it.
going to get out.
You got to think about
They
it.
think it'll never get out.
You do not. The thing about a lot of people
the
do not.
conversation is different between two heterosexual men,
And a lot of people do not
it's
realize
different, bro.
it is so many levels to being
Agreed.
in our community. You see why I got 1,000 letters, right? Because it's so many levels to
Right.
being in our community.
Yeah.
True.
So with that being said, it's like, okay, you have this piece. So I have the top piece that looks like this. But the bottom piece is that I'm curious about.
Something else.
I'm telling you,
I
that's
agree with you. I think they
I know too many
Yeah.
men that they're supposed to be straight and they didn't got bent over.
Well, that's gonna end our show.
Yeah. I'm gonna say one more thing.
I know
and
a
then we
couple
gonna
straight
get
men who's got bent over too.
Okay, like I said, I'm saying one more thing, and we're gonna get up out of here. There's a movie called American Fiction. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Great movie. Sterling K. Brown played a gay sibling in this movie.
Okay.
He was the older brother. Sister passed away. He went home to the family. Their dad passed away a long time ago. They were a well-off-to-do family. His dad passed away. His dad and his mom did not. They thought he was gay, but they didn't like it. So when he got away, hey, there's our producer.
Hello, Fleck.
What's good?
What's happening?
What's up? Yo,
What's
the show
that?
was great.
We finna wrap it up.
Oh, you hear it?
We in the closing.
While I was on.
We in the
That's
closing
right.
statement.
So,
He's from Buffalo, New York.
for the soundproof hunger, what's up, my man?
What's going on?
That's my best friend.
She go. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
I
So
think
we
he's
gonna
a
wrap
bully.
it up.
He's a bully.
He's a big bully.
He's a bigger
I love
bully.
it.
He's a bigger bully.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited now.
It's a good show, but we had to pull up on
Okay,
you just to
cool.
see what's
We
up.
finna wrap up right now.
No. Take it.
All right.
Finish the show because it's a great show.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Bully.
Thank you.
Bully.
So that means I deserve a refill.
No, ain't no refill until you finish the
Bully.
show.
Oh, God damn it.
And he's a right.
But everybody, what's good, man?
All right.
Soundproof hunger will always
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
What up?
No, a lot of people have jumped in my life. That's crazy. A lot of people
That's
have really
good,
jumped in
though.
my life.
So what I was saying was he was married with kids, but he hid behind that because his dad
Cause that.
and his mom was like, you can't be gay. And so when his dad passed away, when he got a divorce,
We finna
finish.
we about to be done.
wrap it
Oh,
up.
yeah, we about to be done.
Yeah.
we
Just,
about to be done.
yeah, like 2 minutes.
Can you hold it?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right.
So when the dad passed away and they went to the funeral,
Don't be on yourself.
Because I'm going to tell everybody on
Go.
social media.
yeah, get outta
Darius is
here.
about to pee on himself. Jerry's going to pee himself, Mike. Your brother's on here, so if you pee on yourself, he's watching you.
But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. But like I was saying, watch that movie, American Fiction. He played a gay guy, but he was married with kids, and he held it down because he felt that his father and his mom would look at him a certain way.
Yeah.
When his father passed away, the mom ended up with dementia.
Yeah.
So he got to the point to where he was just like, screw it. He divorced his woman, and he was a lawyer, I think he was. And he got to the point to where he was like, okay, I'm going to be open. So when he came home for his sister's funeral, he brought a couple of his gay friends with him, and the family just took to him, and it was what it was. The one thing that stood out, and I mentioned this whole situation, is because the one thing that he said was that he was talking to his brother, and his brother asked him, why now? Why would you come out now? And he said, the one thing that I regret is that I never told Dad my truth of who I was.
Yeah.
And he was like, now, because y'all know and y'all understand it is what it is, I'm okay with where I am in life.
Yeah. People don't understand, like, people really suffer from mental health for a lot. It is a very big thing. So having a weight like that is really difficult for a lot of people. But, not saying y'all, but it makes it hard because here we are having these conversations to try to understand each other. And being individuals. And it shouldn't hey, you want to do that? That's you. That has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even have to be that. But you know, that's why it's harder for people in our community because they have to battle with these things. So back to his question, he said, when he started, and I feel like it needs to be the person that is more so the aggressor because if I'm to a rabid dog, you know what I'm saying? What am I gonna get?
You're gonna get bit with rabies.
And not even saying that, not even saying it's a rabid dog, but you have to be on your defense when you on this side because people think
that is true.
It's not normal to most people, I guess. Not even saying it's not normal, but it's not, I guess, what's designed in life.
Well, I won't say defense. What I would say is more of the word defense because we got to fight more. We have to struggle more. Y'all don't understand how many people I had to fight growing up just for my own respect. Yeah. So when I walk in a room, I don't ask for respect. I command it. Yeah. It's there.
And you do. And that's real. And I've always respected you for that. As a person. Yeah. Not as a gay black man. Just as a person. You exude confidence in who you are as a person.
Beat that ass.
Okay, now that's not what we gonna do.
That's what you always say, though, dog.
That's not
you gotta do what you gotta do to get yourself on. That's not what we're gonna do, people.
That's what he say, dog.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
So, hey.
Yeah, you ran, bro.
Tell people how they can get the joints.
Yes. Let me flip it around. So
yes, definitely. One thing I love about Soundproof Hunger Games.
Hunger Room.
Soundproof.
Not Hunger Games.
Room. Excuse me, and I apologize about that. One thing I love about Soundproof is that not only are they talented brothers, they always make sure that any black brand is monopolized and y'all can show their stuff. And I am the CEO of Tom's Way.
Yes.
JETOMMEES.
I use the main camera. Y'all doing y'all
way.
We'll use the main camera.
So you look that way.
This is BMG I have in my hand. I have Debonair in my hand. I have also Day Rise in my hand. They all retail for $35. www.ain'tshitfunny.com.
It was the pause. That's what it made me laugh.
Because he keep giving a drink.
The whole time, Nick. I love it. You've been on point the whole time, Nick.
Giving us
I'm saying, I'm just asking what you want. That's what I'm going to deliver.
This is what I'm here for. That's what I do.
Stop giving drinks.
This is the best friend.
Tell the people where they can get you at, and they can go on and we can get all of this stuff, man.
My mom on that too.
You can get everything that you need. 1 cent at a time. I'm doing lives 1 cent at a time at your Tom's Way, and that's www.JETOMMES WAY.com. JaTomsWay.com or Instagram JaTomsWay. And I look forward to changing your way at one time. Our bottles not only are 1.7 ounces and they also retail $85, but you can go international or domestic with it. They all smell good.
They do.
Okay, Mike.
They do.
Big bro Mike, keep giving him drinks. Mike, I'm going to punch you out, Mike.
All right, Jay, we finna close out. Rob, what we got for the people on the way out the door?
So today, we took a chance on each other today because we didn't know what to expect.
Yes.
I know you, Jay, Nick, I never met you before.
Most definitely.
But it was all respect. I appreciate you spending this time with us. Jay, it's always open door for you.
Thank you.
We got a long way to go to bridge this gap. Today we put a brick down. And hopefully through time, understanding of each other's points, that we will get that bridge built.
Yes.
I believe it's needed for our community, and our community means more to me than anything. So
do you think we should end with hugs?
No, we're not doing hugs. We're not gonna do that.
What about a hug dap?
A hug that you just
Yeah,
said.
we can do that.
You just said, and then
I feel like we're brothers now.
I'm still,
you know what
I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But no,
Say I'm a project. I'm still
you know
working
what I'm
on
saying. But at the end of the day, man, we black,
Yes.
and ain't nothing else.
Before anything.
Yeah, before anything,
anything.
we black. So let's start with that, and
Yes.
then work through everything else. That's all I got.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Do me a favor. If you didn't like the show, hit the thumbs down.
You know,
But it,
the show.
what you saying? Well,
Don't
if you
hit the
did,
thumbs
hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. We've been on 698 subscribers for a goddamn year. That's unacceptable. I'm gonna need y'all to tell your friends about the show. Hit the link, download the link, share it on your page. That'll help us. It's free. We ain't ask for no money. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Help us out. We try to help out the
Yeah, absolutely. You see a brand on our
Y'all
show,
see
man.
we do this.
Believe it. We stand behind it. We just
And we
ain't-
cool as fuck.
absolutely.
And we cool as fuck. What they don't know is that they going I'm gonna be the next person that's gonna be on this show. They don't know.
Yeah, they should just go ahead and let us be you know.
They don't know that
Hey.
yet. So y'all can
We'll
get
bring the
my
light to
boys.
it. We'll get the light. Y'all need some light skin.
Jerry and Nicholas.
Okay, that's not what we're doing. Y'all have a good evening. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Be easy, y'all.
Yes.